For CMUEagles.com, I'm Brett Knese, here alongside head women's basketball coach James Arnold. Coach, you made it interesting in the first half before pulling ahead and eventually leading for most of the second half as your team defeated Avila. How important was that victory?
We needed it. We needed it really bad. We had come off a tough overtime loss to Culver, who was playing really well, and I thought we did almost enough to win that basketball game and fell a little bit short. And, obviously right now during the season, we're playing for positioning in the postseason, and every single win that we get helps us achieve one of our goals and also puts us in a better position to make a run in the playoffs. The better seed we are, the higher we can climb into the standings, it's going to help us position ourselves for a postseason run. So it was very, very important.
Tomorrow, February 19th, you travel down to Springfield to face Evangel for the second time this year. Last time it went quite well, an 80-51 win. What is it going to take to win at their place and end your four-game road losing streak?
Yeah, we haven't played very well on the road in league, and conference games at any level, the high school level, the college level, and even the highest college levels, conference games on the road are really, really tough to win. You got to have a certain amount of mental and physical toughness, and we've done a good job for a majority of those games and haven't been able to quite finish it out. And like I said, conference games at home are very tough, and conference teams at home take care of business. We have as well for the most part. We played really well in the first matchup against Evangel, but Evangel's got 5 wins on the year, and 4 of them are at their place. They're getting down to the nitty-gritty part of the season where anybody at home is going to try to protect that turf, and they're a different basketball team at home, so we know we're going to have our hands full there in Springfield.
It's a very tight race for those last 2 or 3 bids to the conference tournament. Would you say that tomorrow is a must-win?
Well, I think we put ourselves in a situation to have a nice seed in the conference tournament. There's some advantages to getting to that 5 or 6 spot. I think, obviously we're probably in a situation where we're battling for 6, 7, or 8, which puts us in a nice spot. But like we said earlier, the most important thing for us is to try to keep winning games, try to keep finding some rhythm, some continuity, do some things that can put us in a great situation to make a run in the postseason, and having the best seed possible is important.
Who would you say from Evangel is the biggest threat against your defense?
Well, Taylor Longley has been out hurt, but if she's back, this is a big-time shooter. This is a Division II transfer from Harding, and she can really shoot the basketball, hurt us here at our place, and had a real nice game. Allison Swanson, who was the returning freshman of the year in this league, is probably the best post player in our league, if not in one of the top in the country, especially at home. Rebounds particularly well, strong inside, big-time force. We're going to have to be cognizant of where she's at, keep her off the boards. Paige Patterson is a nice freshman that has a good motor, that has the potential and capability to really hurt us. And then at our place, the Brown kid hurt us off the bench. We fouled her a lot. She did good things attacking the basket. So, they, again, at home, you throw records out, and going on the road for us hasn't been extremely successful. And then seeing, how well they played at home, it's going to be a tough task for us. We got to take care of business, keep them off the boards, try to own the tempo. We need to play an up-tempo basketball game there to be successful.
Who are you looking to from your squad in order to get that win tomorrow?
In our last couple games, the tough overtime loss to Culver, as well as the game that we won against Avila, we didn't get enough inside presence. We haven't had enough inside scoring. That comes obviously on our post players, where they need to do a better job of finishing around the rim, but also our guards need to do a better job of getting them in rebounding position. Getting them in scoring position. Our post players, if the easy baskets aren't coming, have to do a good job of getting some offensive putbacks. And when those baskets don't come, we're going to have to do a good job of getting to the free throw line. So I'd say that, with Evangel's strong post play and our lack of post play in the last couple games, we're going to have to be aware and really pay some attention to try to get the ball inside and score.
Lastly, where do you see your team in the conference standings after these final 4 games?
Well, it'd be nice to try to get, there's some advantages to being the 6. Obviously, you'd have to go on the road to play the 3, but you're obviously playing the 3 instead of the 2 or the 1. I think that conference standings will show you this year, that the season will show you that about anybody can beat anybody. I think we're good enough offensively to beat anybody in the country on the right night. So we've got to put ourselves in position to get, the best possible draw. Being the 7 seed's not the worst thing in the world neither, because you'd get a home game against the 10. So there's a lot of pieces that have to fall into place with that. But for us, most importantly, it's about we've got goals that we can still attain. We want to win a conference title. We can still do that through the tournament. We need to put ourselves in position to do that. We still want to have a winning season for the 4th season in a row. We still want to win as many league games as we can, because it's not just about playing for the season. It's about playing for the postseason, and it's also about building forward our program for next year as well.
The Central Methodist women's basketball team does travel to Evangel in Springfield, Missouri, tomorrow, February 19th, for a 5:30 p.m. tip-off. Coach, it's going to be a good one. Good luck to you.
You bet. Thanks a lot.